What's going on, everyone? Today is the 4th, and oh my god, nothing today. Um, this was purely like user error, trader error, dude. I missed one, two, three, four trades today. Absolutely hesitated on every single one. And I don't know why, man. They were good setups. They were clean setups. I don't know why I kept hesitating on them, dude. Four times in a row. Four times in a row I hesitated. Let's just go ahead and get into today, man, and get this shit over with so I can go about my day. Oh my god, man. Alright. Coming into the day, I had a pretty neutral bias. I could either see shorts to this low, or I could see us pump from this 15-minute gap to the London highs. And looking at ES, the London highs are right there. They're right fucking there, bro. Like, come on. I'm expecting a sweep of the London high and then a move lower. That was the pre-market analysis. So, market opens, what do we see? We see a nice little rip higher and little rip higher. ES is sweeping its overnight highs, making an SMT with NQ at those highs. So we have this SMT right here, and that is also sponsored by this 1 hour bearish gap. Alright, this 1 hour bearish gap right here. So when we have an SMT inside a PD array, I'm expecting this to go lower, like I said, to that sell side below right here, this swing low. This is my draw at that time. Or this was my draw at that time. So what do we see? Immediate 1 minute change in the state of delivery, and I set a limit. I did not get tagged, and I watched this thing run without me to the AM low. And then what do we see? Boom. We get a tap into the 50%. We also have this 5 minute change in the state right here, this candle that closed below. We have this 5 minute change in the state, and we also have this 5 minute gap that just formed right here. Boom. So we have a pretty good continuation back into this low, right? What do we see? Price opens, and then we get that tiny inversion. Tiny inversion. Now, I didn't take this because what do we see happen? We have an SMT with the AM low on ES. ES fails to sweep this low, and we also make equal highs at the New York high. So I faded this setup. I didn't take this. I waited. Looks like this setup's about to get stopped out. But if you look at ES, what does it do? It resweeps those equal highs. Now we have an SMT at the AM high, as well as 10 a.m. is literally about to open up as we speak. 10 a.m. is literally about to open. So the ideal trade here would have been this inversion is made, 10 a.m. opens, we tap the inversion, stop at the high, and TP at this overnight low. This is a plus beautiful, amazing setup. Let's just watch, man. All right, let's say 3 micros, sell limit, 10 a.m. opens, we get tagged in, we can put our stop at the high, TP at this low, immediately plays out. Like literally immediately plays out. I didn't take that. I don't know why. I have no idea why I hesitated to take that. It was quite literally a perfect setup. Inversion. The 5 minute sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. We have this 5-minute change in the state of delivery. We have an SMT on the high time frame inside this 1 hour sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. We have another SMT with New York AM high. We get this strong closure that creates this inversion, also aligned with 10 a.m. open. I have no idea why I didn't fucking take this trade. Now, let me go ahead and delete all this, because I don't need this anymore. Fucking hate trading, bro. Like, this is so fucking stupid. I don't know why the fuck I didn't take any of this shit, man. Alright, what do we see? New York sweeps this sell side. That's also inside this 4-hour gap. Sweeps that sell side inside the 4-hour gap, and we create an SMT. Now, like I said, what the fuck? Now, like I said, SMT inside of a PD array, very, very high probability. Very, very high probability to play out. Because if you look at ES, bro, we're not even near the AM low, let alone this fucking swing low. So, what happens? There's a 30-second inversion here. I believe it's at 194. Something like this. This was where it was. There's a 30-second inversion after this SMT. Massive closure through. This should have been the trade of the day. This is what I should have taken after missing this. And I didn't take it. Where would I TP? Probably the daily open inside this sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency, or probably London high. But to keep it safe, I'd probably do the daily open. So it would have been a 6.24 RR. Let's do 2 micros because the stop loss is pretty big. And boom, it immediately rips up, dude. Immediately rips up. Now the only issue that I had with this trade is the creation of a 5-minute bearish gap. That kind of turned me off of the trade. I'm so fucking sick of this shit, bro. Like, it's genuinely the same shit every fucking day, man. You're literally risking 173 to make damn near fucking $1,100. It's nuts. Anyway, bang, we chop around for a little bit. We make this 5-minute change in the state. Alright? This 5-minute change in the state. Are we fucking serious? 5-minute change in the state, right here. We have this 5-minute BPR as well. We get a tap into the BPR, but not the change in the state of delivery. That is not what I want to see. I want to see the change in the state of delivery get tagged. Now, this is assuming that I haven't entered this low. I was still looking for a re-entry. Now, if we actually mark out this range, we tap into OTE and this 5-minute gap, and then we shoot up higher and get nice closures above. The third trade, excuse me, the third trade that I missed was this 3-minute candle closure. Now, I don't usually take 3 minutes, so I'm not too mad about missing this one. But this is a protected low now. Like, I can move my stop in a profit and just keep letting this original trade run. But what do we see now? We chop. I believe we have an SMT again. Yeah, new SMT again. Right here. Now, I'm not leaning so bullish anymore because of this SMT. Even though I know this is the stronger one, and I know that if I was still in this, if I actually took this, I would not be worried about this. But because I didn't enter anything, I am worried about this SMT now. So I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting. I didn't get tagged in. I didn't take this. Delete this. What do we see happen? We just kind of consolidate. Then boom, we get a 15-minute gap to open up inside this accumulation range we have this low resistance liquidity being built up. This is literally amazing. This is literally amazing. We can ignore this SMT because it no longer matters. We have this protected low. I don't know where my entry went. I guess it just went away. So we can delete this. We have this protected low. We have this accumulation. What are we waiting for? Bang. A sweep of the range low. This is our manipulation. Now, what do we also get? This tiny 1 minute inversion. This was the second trade, this was the real third trade that I missed. Entry should have been on the inversion. Now, the reason I hesitated on this one is because just look at this accumulation range. We sweep the previous, we sweep the range low. We can expect this to get sent higher, but I'm waiting on more confirmation. I want to see this 5 minute closure. I want to see this 5 minute change in the state of delivery right here. I really want to see this change in the state of delivery. I want to see this because we did just sweep out this low. This is a valid change in the state of delivery. I want to see that before entering. And obviously, by the time that happens, I set my limit. Do you think I ever got tagged in? The answer is no, I did not. We just rip higher and higher and higher, and then we tag daily open. Bang, that trade is done. I genuinely cannot believe I did not take this. There's the only and the absolute only thing that was against this trade was the SMT at the high, which we know failed multiple times right here. This SMT didn't hold. This SMT didn't hold. This SMT should not hold either, yet I thought it would for absolutely zero reason. I was just being way too pussy to put some money in the table and get in this trade. Now, mind you, I just want you to realize too, had I entered on this 30-second, at this point, I would have been up 1,100 ticks. Unbelievable, bro. So, I'm waiting for another re-entry. And what do we see? We see this 5 minute gap, but it's so high up in this range. It's so high up in this range. So high up. I want to see us at least tag equilibrium. And what do? We tag equilibrium. But I noticed on the 30 minute, what do we also have on the 30 minute? We have a 30 minute. Is it gonna let me? We have a 30 minute gap right here. And I was thinking price would want to retrace into this gap. It did not retrace into the gap. We get this inversion out of the 15 minute. We didn't tap the 30. We just tapped EQ. We also didn't sweep out this low on ES or NQ, meaning this low should be protected for whatever reason. What do we see? This one starts playing out too. Now, why did I fade this one? Take a wild guess. There's literally no reason I faded this one. There's absolutely just no reason. Like, I literally only did not fade because we didn't tap into this. The only reason I faded was because we didn't tap into this 30 minute. That's the only reason. This one chops around a little bit, but there we go. That's TP right there. I mean, that's the market right now. We can exit replay. It's literally right there. Literally right there. So that's, count them. 1, 2. That shit's gonna piss me off, bro. I swear to God. That's 1. That's 2. Here's the third. And here's the fourth. One trade, missed out on it. 2 trades, missed out on it. 3 trades, missed out on it. 4 trades, missed out on it. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't fucking know why I'm doing this to myself, man. I should have been up so much money today. This screen should have said $15,000 in all green. Instead, it says fucking 0. I'm so sick of this, bro. I'm so sick of every day waking up and making the same fuck-ass mistake that costs me so much mental exhaustion. Like, bro, I don't even know what to do anymore. Like, this was just so beautiful and I didn't take it. This was literally the cleanest recovery after sweeping a low and SMT. This was the cleanest recovery inside a bullish PD array, and high time frame is still bullish. And I didn't take this. And this is literally A+. The only downside was this tiny ass SMT at the opposing end of the range, when we know this is literally AMD, so we know this is the manipulation and this is the distribution. A+, I didn't take it. This one, tap into EQ, strong closure above, sponsored by bullish gaps. Also A+. Literally no SMT on the other end of the range, so I can't even make that excuse. And I still didn't take it. I'm at a loss, bro. I'm genuinely at a loss. The only upside to this entire day is that I'm not down. But that in of itself is an L. Like, genuinely, how do this many A+ setups present themselves? There's 4 A+ setups today, and I didn't capitalize on a single one, bro. I'm gonna go the rest of the day and think about this and think this over. And hopefully Friday I can end the week on a good note. I'll see you later.